Welcome back to the Elder Trilogy. In the last video, I showed you guys the wand of Gellert Grindelwald. I also gave it a rating out of 9 3/4. I rated it a 6. And today, we will be going over the wand of the young Albus Dumbledore. This is probably one of the most intricate and detailed wands I have ever seen, next to probably the Elder Wand. Or maybe even Umbridge's wand, Dolores Umbridge. Don't get me started. But this is definitely one of the most intricately detailed wands I have ever seen because of some of the different things that they did with this wand. So, let's go over it. We're going to start at the tip, end at the bottom, and we're going to see what I might just rate this wand. So, starting at the edge, you can see there how it has a metal core. I did mention that to you guys in the Grindelwald wand video, how I usually get a wand with a metal core. So, just to have some fun, I brought out some magnets. We're going to take, and why don't we do Wingardium Leviosa? Hee. Oh, that's great. Just to show you guys that it does have a metal core. And I usually do purchase wands with a metal core. Not only for this reason, because it's a lot of fun to play with them, have magnets, act like you're actually doing magic. But also for durability purposes. I feel that wands with metal cores are much more durable and will last a young witch or wizard a lot longer. So, let's keep going. At the point, you can see the metal core, pointed that out. Now, it has some detailing along here, you can kind of see it, these ridge lines. I think that these are interesting. They go up the entire wand, and frankly, I'm not too sure, because you only get to see Dumbledore's wand a little bit in the movie, if this was put into the original detail, or if this is from it being made. But I do think that it's interesting. It's an interesting detail. I do like it a lot. I feel that it gives a little bit more of a vibe and persona of someone who is teaching defense against the dark arts. It appears as to be battle-worn. Keep going down. It has this cracked root kind of look to it, which I really like and I'm really fond of, especially how you can see these gaps in here in a couple of different places. I think that just adds some character to the wand, and I really like and appreciate how they did this. Continuing down to the handle, the first silver grommet on it is stamped with ancient Celtic runes. Here is the first rune, the second rune, and then it has 2 runes like this. I believe that these 2 runes are called Anzus runes. If I'm wrong about that, please go ahead and leave it in the comments what they are actually called. I'd greatly appreciate that. I feel that these are done very well, except for this last one, which wasn't painted in. I don't know why they missed the painting on that, but it doesn't bother me much. I still think that it's a beautiful looking piece. Keeping going down, we have the handle of the wand. Done beautifully, I think. It looks almost leather wrapped. I'm not sure if maybe that's how it's supposed to look. But I do think it was done rather beautifully. Really gives you a nice, firm grip on it. And I don't feel like it's just going to come flying out of my hand. So I'm really impressed by this. And then we have the bottom. This bottom is, well, I mean, we've seen wands kind of like it before where it bells out at the end with Fenrir Greyback's wand, with Porpentina Goldstein's wand, and a few others that we've seen over the years, where it bells out like that. And frankly, I think that it's a great feel holding it. I wasn't sure about the length of it at the time, because I want just the handle of the wand to be in my hand. I don't want to be choking up on the wand, like so. I want just the end, just the handle. So, tucked in my pinky, it's very comfortable. It has a nice swish to flick ratio. I don't feel like it's digging into my hand, like the Gellert Grindelwald wand was. So, I mean, it's very comfortable. It's a very nice wand. I have absolutely no complaints about it whatsoever, except for the missing paint. That's the only complaint I have about this wand. And so that being said, out of a rating of 9 3/4, I rate this wand a 9. It missing that 3/4 due to the missing paint. Oh, and I almost forgot to go over the bottom of it, which has, it looks like the Roman numeral for 10. I'm not sure if maybe it is, or if maybe it's just a different detail that they added in there. But I do like how it looks. It's done with the same black paint as the runes, so it looks very nice. Like I said, no complaints other than the missing paint on the one rune, making it a 9 out of 9 3/4. So, all that being said, I think that this concludes the second part of the Elder Trilogy. Thank you once again for joining me for this. It's been amazing talking about this wand, and I will see you guys in the third and final part of the Elder Trilogy.